Okay, hello everyone again. As we approach as we're approaching our final, as we're approaching our final, as we're approaching our.
هو انت قلت ايه انت ولا عملت ايه انت ولا انت قلت ايه ولا عملوا لك ايه انت؟
And that depends on the state, and that will be depends on the state choice because they want to choose depends on the.
والله العظيم يا جدع الجدع ده بيسمع حاجات غريبة وعمال.
Okay, all right. So in this video as
يا رب استرها معاه يا رب. انا واحد مش فاكر اي حاجة خالص.
To use the warm mix asphalt in the state of Virginia. Keep in mind there.
هذا مو مطي بالله العلي العظيم، يعني هسه هذا حد مع احترامي للمطي بالمناسبة.
I will be mentioning some points to see whether or not it's good to use the warm mix asphalt technology in the state of Virginia. So as we're approaching our end of the presentation, as we break out. Here to use the warm mix asphalt or not, and what the state Virginia recommendation. Warm mix asphalt has many technology around the globe. As we're approaching our end of the chat. So as we're approaching the end the chat. So as we're approaching the end of our presentation, I will be mentioning the chat. So as we're approaching the end of our presentation, I will explain the chat. So as we're approaching the end of our presentation, I will mention some points to explain whether or not to be used in chat. الله يخليك. So as we're So as we're approaching the end of our presentation, we need to know is it better to be used. As we're approaching the end of our presentation, we want to know is it better whether or not to use the warm mix asphalt in the state of Virginia and what they have said about it and what is their recommendation. The warm mix asphalt. So as we approach the end of our presentation, we want to know whether or not the state of Virginia they recommend to use warm mix asphalt or not. The technology for use warm mix asphalt, it's around. Warm mix asphalt has approved the performance on the road. Warm mix asphalt has approved the performance on the road. The durability is being improved better and there.
ودي يا صديقك بس قوية